white, kind of a white or a smoky clear sparkle, a tan, a dark brown, a green, kind of a blue-green sparkle, yellow, pink, and red, a white striper, a green striper, and this is I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but it's Borghese Presto. It is a top coat with a fast dry in it, worth its weight in gold. No matter how much you have to pay for it, it's worth it. And this is my favorite thing. It's my daughter. Okay, what I've done is I've used my top coat, and I've used my blue. I've put 2 coats of the blue on. And this is like going to mimic snow for the lawn of the gingerbread house. And when I say not nearly as organized as a French, I'm serious. Kind of wanted it to look billowy is the best way I know how to describe. And kind of like it's going up the hill on the sides. I'm sorry. This is my first attempt at making a tutorial video, so forgive me for going out of range. Now, that's the white, and I'm just going to let that dry to it, kind of just tacky, just so I don't mess it up, and I'll be right back. Alright, that's, the snow is dried to just, tacky. It's not completely dry. Now I'm just taking tan, and just like when you were in elementary school and you wanted to make a house, I'm making a box, square shape. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just basically get the idea. And then I'm going to put the triangle on top for the roof. Oh, perfect. And that's just the light tan. And I'm going to let that dry. Okay, while that's drying, I've let it dry a little bit. I'm going to work with my brown and my green. And I'm using my dotting tool. And I'm going to make the little gingerbread man using the bigger end. It's a very small dotting tool. But I'm going to pick up my green, and I'm using that same larger end, and on the other side of the nail, where it's over here, I'm going to do the Christmas tree. Just what I'm basically going to do is take the fat end of the dotting tool, and I'm going to go around the edge of the roof, down the side of the house, and I'm going to go across the bottom of the roof to make alright, I've let that dry for a little while, and what I've done in my little bowl is I've taken and put a dot of red, pink, yellow, orange, a lavender purple, my green, and I am going to use the little end of my daughter, and I'm going to make dots in this area to make a walking path coming from the door. It's made out of candy. But I'm just randomly putting dots on the roof and on the walkway of the different colors. I'm just going to take, because this is all still tacky, and I'm just kind of touching it and spinning a little bit. Not much. I'm not mixing the colors. I'm really just kind of swirling the colors. I don't want to mix them together. Tree. Now, in my red, I've got a red dot. And so I'm just going to pick those up, and I'm going to dot the tree. Pick up a brighter color, but I'm going to do the orange. You can do whichever color you want for his buttons. I'll try some of the yellow, see if it'll show up better. And I'm going to use the same little white dot on my little puddle, and I'm going to come back to the roof, and up here where the chimney is, I'm going to make my smoke billowing out. going to take my same white and I'm going to make windows. Well, I'm just going to do one window in the middle. And I'm going to kind of make it heart-shaped, so I'm doing a dot. I'm going to let it dry, and then once it's dry, I will top coat it. And there's something about the top coat that kind of makes the pebble colorful path and the colorful part of the top of the roof just kind of get magical, and it doesn't look so dotty. But I'll come back and show you after I top coat it and it dries a little. Thanks. Alright, I have put the top coat on, and there's the finished nail. Alright, there's my little gingerbread man. This is the finished product. I put the top coat on him, and he just kind of came to life. And again, he would be just fine by himself. Maybe one of your nails or each nail have a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. Make a little family. Or as a complement to a more ornate one, like my little gingerbread house with a gingerbread man. And then have him on the other nails. So this is entry number 2 into the nail contest. Ain't he cute?